Queen's Radio.
Hey everyone, it's Maria at the mic. Welcome back. This is episode number 5, and today I have a little special something for all of you. So, today, the country of the week that we shall be celebrating is India. Woo! So, on the 26th of January, which I believe is Sunday, Sunday past, it was the Republic Day in India. So, in India's Republic Day is one of the most significant national celebrations. It's about honoring the country's transition into a republic. It marks the anniversary of the adoption of the Indian Constitution on January 26th, 1950. So, in the 26th of January in 1950, and basically what happened was that they replaced the Government of India Act of 1935. The Constitution being like a whole milestone in India, laid a foundation for democratic republic, ensuring equal rights to all citizens, it establishing India as a sovereign state. This historic day was celebrated for the first time in 1950, and since particularly in New Delhi. The Republic Day, in the Republic Day parade is a major highlight, featuring a stunning display of India's cultural diversity, military strength, and technological achievements. The President of India hoists the national flag, followed by the singing of the national anthem, which I will play for you right after, and a series of performances, floats, and military marches that represent the rich history and traditions of each state. It was the day that India became a republic, and they like to celebrate it in a big festival with a parade, much like other countries. As you would know, we talked about China last week. They celebrate the new year in their own cultural way, and then you also have Brazil, which we will be talking about next week. That's next week's episode, where they have the Carnival and they have this big parade. Now, of course, Brazil has their Independence Day. That's where it's not really they became a republic. It's more that they became independent in all sense Portugal, that they became independent through them because all the slavery and all the labor they had to go through. But anyway, so the triumph of democracy and unity. So the Republic Day signifies that triumph of India's democratic values. It celebrates the country's shift from being a British colony to a self-governed republic with power vested in people through the democratic process. That's actually interesting to know. That's actually very interesting. I didn't know that. See, we learn every day, guys. We learn every day. So, in the parade, it is a grand affair with participants from all over India representing cultural performances. It also showcases military parades and so on and so forth. So they have like really big floats, and it sort of like highlights every little part and every little region of India. So I'm guessing. I'm not guessing. I'm telling that during this day, each town would sort of have like their own mini parade, and of course, like the capital, they would have like the main one where everyone celebrates. But in every little region, they would like they would hold a festival. The Republic Day is also a time of recognizing exceptional contributions to the nation. The Padma Awards are conferred by the President of India in various categories, such as Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Siri. I am so sorry if I pronounce them terribly wrong. Please do tell me how to actually pronounce them. So they're honoring individuals from their achievements in like fields like art, literature, social work, public service, science, and all the others. So in all, so if we're comparing this, it practically is like an Oscar. So during this day, they would like initially like hold an Oscar for all the people who do arts and literature, directors, actors, but like in this particular day, they don't recognize just the arts; they recognize everyone as like a whole. So like doctors, social workers, people like military people as well, they would all be awarded for like their noble actions or for what they've done to represent their country. So initially, that's really what that is. So a little fun fact about India. Did you know that it's the world's largest democracy? Oh, I did pronounce it. See? Yay me. See, I watched Marcus Ladybug and there was this one character who could not pronounce democracy, and just me listening to that one episode, it was really funny. And now I can pronounce it democracy. Anyway, so in India, it is the largest democracy in the world with over 1.4 billion people. It's a country with more than 2,000 distinct languages and dialects. You know, I always used to talk about my parents about because every region in Brazil they have like they either have an accent or they have like different dialects, different words for certain things, like foods, cultures, like as in I always describe Brazil as one thing, but I think every country really has this. And now that I'm not thinking 2,000 languages, right? Languages and dialects. That is so big. That is so huge. You might as well get the whole. It's like the whole world. Like you're getting a bit of like every world in like one little country. Well, so also India is a home to various world religions, including oh boy, I will not be able to pronounce half of these. So Hinduism, and then Buddhism, I know, Sikhism, and Jainism. Huh. It is considered the birthplace of these ancient spiritual traditions, contributing to India's rich spiritual and cultural landscape. Huh. That's actually a lot of religions. Normally, I always hear like the basic two, like either Christian or well, atheist. Not really a religion, but like as in that's what most people tend to say. That I hear of anyway. But anyway, there's also so despite its incredible economic economic growth, India is home to both high tech cities like Bangla, Bang, Bangalore and Hyderabad. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. I probably did not. And rural areas where life remains traditional and unchanged. This contrast is often seen as a defining characteristic of the country's rapid modernizing, modernization, along with the strong cultural roots. To in all fairness, it's sort of like the US. Well, that's what I think. No, not even the US. No, it's China. Because everything is made from China. Honestly, everything is made from there. But like now I actually do have, I think, a couple of like shirts that do say made in Bangalore. I'm pretty sure I still do have those shirts. You know what? India is a big country with various different, and no wonder like in Indians and like India they have so much knowledge around the world because they are always involving and involving with other people from different countries and different backgrounds, and so I think probably they would be the most people that would associate with other like people from different countries, Europe's, Asians, Europe's, people from Europe, from Asia, from America, you know. But I did a little study, a little research to find out. Out of curiosity, I was really curious on the amount of percentage of people that are Indian, well, from India at least, that live in the UK. So approximately, we have 1.4 million people in India, or like from origin. So like they were originally from India, which is actually funny because like the population is 1.4 billion. So we have like, but it's like 10% probably, maybe. I do not know. I can't do maths, but so that makes up like around 2.5 ish of the total of the UK's population, which is insane. Cause like it literally right. So from what I also researched, this makes the India, um, just the India like groups, one of the largest ethnic groups in the UK, which I actually did not think that. But you know what? It kind of does make sense a wee bit. For me personally, it does make sense. So the Indian community has made a significant contributions to British society, particularly in the fields such as business, medicine, education, and the arts. I can I actually do understand that part because, especially like I think with the arts, because Indians they're very creative, and since they have this like wide knowledge of various different countries, they're always exploring, always trying different things. That's from what I know. Even like their own foods, like they're always trying like different spices and everything. And so I definitely say that like a lot of British, Irish people, they're like now trying to experiment more based off like just the popularity of Indian foods and culture in general. But yeah, the presence of a thriving Indian population is a testament to the historical ties between India and the UK, stemming that the colonial area and continuing modern immigration. And now, I also did a tiny, tiny bit of basically research on Indian people in Northern Ireland, more specifically here where we are. So, in Northern Ireland, people in Indian origin represent around 0.3 of the population. Which, okay, where like it is Ireland, I'm sorry, but like I get it. There's not much here. I know that like most people tend to just go over to England because it's like, oh, it's England, it's London, let's all go there. Which honestly, I do not. I see it. Honestly, I do see it. While while the Indian community is smaller in comparison with the UK, like overall, it still has normal impact in the local culture and economy, contributing to sectors such as healthcare, business, and education. In the Indian, so the Indians in Northern Ireland, has continued to grow with families having settled in cities like Belfast and Derry, which I think Derry would be like probably the secondest like city after Belfast, I would say. Like that's my personal. I know that whereabouts I live, close like in Armagh, they were meant to be like the second. Like it had a whole plan on it being like the second city, like just basically much like Belfast, but then everyone, because Armagh is very much like fields and farms, and so they didn't want to disrupt the nature, and so that plan was practically like just cancelled completely. So yeah, I guess now Derry, because now there's University of Ulster there. Um, so I can definitely see Derry being a good sort of like second city to Belfast. But that was all really I had of information to tell. It's just a little bit of information that I was able to find on India and how they tend to celebrate their Republic Day. And a promise is a promise. I will now play for you their national anthem.
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् सुजला सुफला मलयज शीतला सस्यश्यामला मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्.
Well, that was basically much the national anthem of India. It's a um, very short song. This would normally be played during the festival, the parade that they would normally have. So, basically, the song is by Bankim Chandra, and it is a powerful, patriotic song written by Bankim Chandra. In the so this was written in the 1870s, and it was set to music. It was set. The music was set. It was first included in the novel, which I will try to pronounce, Anna Dahan. And it became basically a rally cry for India's independence movement. So this whole song is about how they were wanting freedom and how it sort of represents and resembles basically how this long lasting like waiting for freedom and just like basically it was basically just their struggle to like fully express themselves, to have more independence, to have like as in control of their own country. But so over time, this song it became a national song for India and continues to evoke feelings of patriotism and unity, resonating deeply within the spirit of Indian Republic. The powerful rendition of the song is contemporary settings often serves as a reminder of the nation's roots and the sacrifices for its independence. So this song basically much it is what I just said. It's about their independence. It's about their basically much their whole willing for freedom and just all the noble people, the military, everyone that fought for their independence. Like this is the song that contributes to that. So, I find another little song. It is called Mail Sur Dima to Maher. It is about like as a very known artist in India. So this is their like just a little glimpse of their song.
मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा सुर की नदियाँ हर दिशा से बहके सागर में मिले बादलों का रूप लेकर बरसे हल्के हल्के मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा
चैन तरज थई म्यान तरज इकवट बनिए सान तरज
तेरा सुर मिले मेरे सुर दे नाल मिलके बने एक नवा सुर ताल मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा
मुंहिंजो सुर तुंहिंजे सां प्यारा मिले जॾहिं गीत असां जो मधुर तरानो बणे तॾहिं
सुर का दरिया बहके सागर में मिले
बदलांदा रूप लखे
बरसन होले होले
இசைந்தா நம் இருவரின் சுரமும் நமதாகும் திசை வேறானாலும் ஆழிசேர் ஆறுகள் முகிலாய் மழையாய் பொழிவது போல் இசை நம் இசை నన్నదనిగే నిన్నదనియా
తీరిదంటే నమ్మదనియా
నా స్వరము నీ స్వరము സംഗമമൈ മനസ്വരങ്ങൾ അവതരിഞ്ചി എന്റെ സ്വരവും നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്വരവും ഒത്തുചേർന്നു നമ്മുടെ സ്വരമായി তোমার সুর মোদের সুর
সৃষ্টি করু কই কসুর তোমার সুর মোদের সুর সৃষ্টি করু কই কসুর সৃষ্টি হোক ওই কোতান তোমা মোরা স্বরর মিলন সৃষ্টি
କରି ଚାଲୁ ଐକ୍ୟତାନ
મળે સૂર જો તારો મારો બને આપણો સૂર નિરાળો माझ्या तुमच्या जुळता तारा मधुर सुरांच्या बरसती धारा सुर की नदियाँ हर दिशा से बहके सागर में मिले बादलों का रूप लेके बरसे हल्के हल्के ओ मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा ओ सुर बने
And that was Mera Turban. I generally don't know how to pronounce that. Oh boy. But, little facts about it. It was released in 1988. It is a monumental song that celebrates the unity and diversity of India. The song was composed by Louise Banks. See, and there you go, a name that I do know how to pronounce. It features a series of prominent Indian artists from various fields of music, including classical, folk, and popular genres. It highlights the importance of different languages, cultures, and traditions coexisting harmoniously in India. So the whole thing that I was talking about the 2,000 like different languages and dialects, like, and all the cultures, like, they literally brought this all to one song, and that's what basically this song is all about. The music video for the song, featuring the performances from across India, is a visual trait that showcases the country's rich diversity. With the message of unity in diversity, the song became an instant hit and was embraced by the public, particularly in the context of the country's growing sense of nationalism in the post-independence era. See, they're even them. They're getting modern, post-independence era. But I have one more song to play for you. It is called, I will butcher it. Bharata Huko Jan Si Paira Hai. It is by Kailash Kher.
भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है। भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है। सदियों से भारत भूमि दुनिया की शान है, भारत माँ की रक्षा में जीवन कुर्बान है। भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है।
उजड़े नहीं अपना चमन, डूबे नहीं अपना वतन, गुमराह ना कर दे कोई, बर्बाद ना कर दे कोई। मंदिर यहाँ, मस्जिद यहाँ, हिंदू यहाँ, मुस्लिम यहाँ, मिलते रहे हम प्यार से जानो।
हिंदुस्तानी नाम हमारा है, सबसे प्यारा देश हमारा है। हिंदुस्तानी नाम हमारा है, सबसे प्यारा देश हमारा है। जन्मभूमि है हमारी शान से कहेंगे हम, सब ही तो भाई भाई प्यार से रहेंगे हम। हिंदुस्तानी नाम हमारा है, सबसे प्यारा देश हमारा है।
आसाम से गुजरात तक, बंगाल से महाराष्ट्र तक, जो कहीं गुण एक है, भाषा कहीं सुर एक है। कश्मीर से मद्रास तक, कह दो
and that was I will butcher it again. I'm so sorry. I will butcher it again. Bharat Humko Jan Si Pair Hai. Oh, apparently that I know that's not how you pronounce it. I generally know that's not how you pronounce it. Feel free to actually, if someone Indian, if you know this or if you know what I mean, please do send me a voice message and just let me know how to actually properly pronounce these. I am very picky with pronunciation. I did not have backup, but Anyway, little facts about the song. So, it is a passionate, patriotic song that expresses deep love and reverence for India. It was released in the 2000s. 2000s era, baby. The song became an anthem of sorts, invoking feeling of national pride and connection to the homeland. Its lyrics emphasize that India is not just a country, but part of the soul of every citizen, highlighting the emotional bond that the people share with their nation. So the song, so the music is uplifting and powerful, capturing the essence of India's rich cultural and historical heritage. It has been widely used in various national events, and its impact is such that it continues to continues to basically capture the hearts of the people, reinforcing the notion that the love for one's country transcends everything else. So essentially, this song was released in 2000s, and it basically is just like a heartwarming song about that India is more than the country. It's more to what other people think. So for us outside, like people outside India, we're like, yeah, India is just a country. Yeah, we know they got spices, they got food, they got the culture, but like to Indian people itself, it's much more than that. It's their home, it's their whole legacy. It's like a whole like emotional um thing that they've like implanted in themselves. And you know what? I feel like that's very beautiful to talk about your country like that in such a way. I don't think I've so far heard a country that has resembled or has described their country like so well and so passionate as well as India. Sure, we have much more to go through, but you know, so that is basically all I have for you today. I know it's quite short today, but that's all I really was able to find on Indian Republic Day, which is Sunday. It did pass Sunday, but I feel like it's still very important to acknowledge it and to celebrate it because that's what this whole show is about. So, without further ado, so long and farewell. This is Maria at the mic signing off.